It's the Kathy Romano Show on B101, and I'm so excited for our next guest. He has a voice that you'll recognize just about everywhere. Seinfeld, the B-movie, Ted, The Emperor's New Groove, and so much more. He's now lending that legendary baritone to the new mayor of Zootopia in Zootopia 2, which is hitting theaters on November 26th. Please welcome Patrick Warburton to the studio. Good morning, Patrick.
This voice, Kathy?
Yeah. So where are you on your press tour? Is this the beginning, the end, the middle?
End.
This is the end.
Yes, back to Los Angeles this evening. So,
Are you ready to go home?
Yeah, because I've been on the road just a little bit this time. Is Portland for 3 days doing shows, and then San Francisco doing press, and then here. So, but yeah. It's great to be here back in Philly. I wish I had some more time. This is going to be my shortest trip to Philly ever. Less than 24 hours.
Oh, less than 24 hours?
Yeah.
Do you spend a lot of time in Philly, or you come here often?
No, but I've been here, throughout the years.
Okay.
Every now and then. I was in, I did shows here in Pottstown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the theater
about,
out there.
Yeah, 3 months ago, I guess I was there.
Are you tired yet?
I'm a little worn out, but I'm good. Listen, I just had an espresso. I've already zinned up. I'm about ready to do my 20 milligrams of Adderall. I'll be good for the day.
You'll be good to go.
Typical morning.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you've worked Disney animation before. What's it like performing in a recording booth as opposed to, live action when you have other actors around?
Well, again, you're isolated, and you're just there. So sometimes you got to coffee it up a little bit and bring a little more energy to, that character. Because animated characters are bigger than life, too. So just have fun.
I loved Zootopia, so I'm really excited for Zootopia 2. But your character is new to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about the character. What are we expecting here?
Well, his name is Brian Winddancer. He's a horse. He used to be an action film star, and now he's the mayor. I call him an action film star. I just found out yesterday that he was an action star in TV shows, so not as big a deal.
Oh, not as big. And he has
disappointing.
He has the flowing hair, the mane.
Mane, yes. He looks like Fabio.
Yes,
horse.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Fabio as a horse.
As a horse.
Did you see it, Bobby? Did you see the picture of
No,
him?
I didn't see the picture. I got to see this. Oh, now I'm being shown right now.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. That's perfect.
Gorgeous, right?
That's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
You look gorgeous.
Yeah.
But this movie, I'm an adult, and I loved the first one. And I told my son, he's 14 now, and I said, do you want to see Zootopia 2? And he was like, oh, yeah. So, Disney just knows how to do it. They grasp the adults, the kids, everybody in between.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun adult, humor in it. It's really clever, and there's so many different things happening. I love films like this where it's just very, very clever. So there are multiple things that, they'll make you laugh or smile on screen at the same time as they're happening. Yeah.
A lot of things that go over the kids' heads kind of thing, which I always love when there's that humor where you're like, the kids didn't get that one, but that joke. Parents got that one.
There's a few of
It's the
those.
best.
Yeah.
Did you have fun? Do you have fun filming this? I always think of a movie set with other actors and, for instance, Seinfeld. You had to have had fun on the Seinfeld set. Are there parts of this that are fun, or you're just kind of going in, working, and then you get out?
Well, it's all fun because you know that when you're going in and you're voicing a character, that when you see this all come together, it's the compilations of multiple efforts of so many different artists, when you see it all come together, it's really exciting. So you can see the art of your character, you know what your character is going to look like, and so that's really fun. Disney also takes physical aspects of your face somehow or another and integrates them into the character. So even when Disney released, the art of, this is Mayor Winddancer, but without letting people know who did the voice, people were guessing on social media that I was doing it because I think it's something in the eyes of Winddancer, something that looks like me, I guess. It ain't the hair.
No, it's not. I do love that, though. I mean, when you look at a character, yes, and you're like, yes, that's absolutely who should be playing that for sure. So speaking of, I mentioned Seinfeld. Was the Seinfeld set fun?
Oh, yeah. But then again, at the time, I was bouncing around doing, guest spots on shows. And so it was kind of funny. I was doing a film in Australia, and then I did a radio show. And, the one thing I said, because that everybody wants to grab something that sounds, interesting other than what you normally talked about. And I did talk about down there that I avoided Jerry Seinfeld like the plague. Well, immediately that goes out all over the place.
Headline.
There's the headline.
Of course.
Yes, buddy. And I'm like, no, he was a lovely man, very generous. We're friends to this day, but I just wanted to hit my marks, get the laughs, and get out of his way. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that guy. I'm always concerned I'm going to stick my foot in my mouth, be in the room alone with him, say something stupid.
Okay.
At the time, I just wanted to, do that. And so it was fun. They were all really, really sweet to work with. But I just popped in every, now and then. That was it.
We just had John O'Hurley in the studio last week, or not in the studio. We had him on Zoom. But I was at the National Dog Show with him over the weekend. Did Putty and Peterman, they never had a scene together, right?
No, they never did, yet I've spent more time hanging out with O'Hurley than anybody else. We're neighbors, we play golf, we do the charity events together. John and I have done a bunch of stuff and hung out a lot throughout the years. But yeah, I mean, he's in my neighborhood, Yeah.
Did you guys do a show together?
We did. Oh, we did do a couple of shows back east here together. Yeah, where it was during like a comedy festival in Rhode Island, and so we did something just like outside of Boston and Rhode Island where he did half an hour, I did half an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Putty and Peterman never had a scene together.
No.
And I was going to ask too, with such an iconic show, the word typecast gets thrown around. Everybody on that show is an iconic character. So was it different coming out of that show where you're not just stuck in the silo of your character, because so many other people on the show, every time they would see him, there's George, there's Elaine, there's Putty, there's Pete. I mean, everybody seems like they were in that silo. So how did you kind of break out of that right away?
Well, I shied away immediately. I do believe back in the day, someone here or there might have, promoted, what if we were to do a Putty, show or a spinoff? And I just said, no.
No?
Yeah.
Nope.
No. You have to keep kind of reinventing and redefining out there. But I was certainly in danger of being typecast after only doing 9 episodes of a sitcom.
Wow. It was only 9 episodes?
Yeah.
Wow. Really?
That's amazing.
Well, there's only 180 episodes. And it should be like a 300 episode show, but excuse me. Yeah, Jerry wanted to, pull the plug. He wanted to
go out on top
and do his own thing. So since it's in perpetual syndication and there's only 180 episodes, they see you more than they would.
Yeah,
if you
those
were
9 episodes to me feel like you've been in 200 episodes.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, what an accomplishment though, that if you were only in that many episodes, I mean, that character, you mentioned Putty, everybody knows Putty.
Yeah. It's great. It was really fun to be able to do a character like that. And Putty was only supposed to be 1 episode, but they liked him, so they brought him back. I actually could have done a lot more, but I was on another show at the time for CBS, another network, and they would not let me out to do Seinfeld the next 2 years. Fortunately, that show was canceled, and I crossed paths with Jerry, and Jerry goes, hey, could you come on during the 9th season? And so that's when I got to do most of my episodes.
Our producer, Brett, was so excited that you were coming in because he knows you. Well, he knows you from a number of things. He said growing up, he watched, the Bee Movie and, all of that. But also, you were the pre-flight instructor on the Soarin' ride in Epcot.
Yes, still, yeah, they've held on to that, 23 years later, yeah.
Well, he said, he's like a Disney guy. Him and his mom go every year. They try to go every year.
Yeah.
And so he was telling me you're that pre-flight instructor.
That's right. Nice work, pal.
He says he likes when you tell people to take the Mickey ears off.
Yeah.
Are you working on any other films?
I worked on a couple of fun indies this year, but most of what I've been doing the last year and a half is just touring the country doing stand-up.
Is that what you love? Is that like your first love?
That is my latest love.
Okay.
I never did it.
Oh, so this is
I never
recent
headlined
touring.
Until a year and a half ago.
You never headlined till a year and a half ago?
Oh, no, I never did
out.
stand-up. And I was doing these live stage readings of a show, which I would open with, 10 minutes of talking, which became like 10 minutes of stand-up, and then 15. That became my favorite part of the show. We actually did the show, in San Francisco. Then we took the show to Philly here years ago, just before COVID. COVID hit, and then we were down, and then we had a little bit of a residency in Las Vegas, but then I got really tired of doing that show. I just wanted to do stand-up at that point, and so that's what I've been doing for the last year and a half.
So I've interviewed a number of comedians over the years, and if you ask somebody that has started with stand-up started in comedy with stand-up, that's what they always revert back to. Like that's what they love to do the most. But since you not starting there, which do you prefer? Do you prefer stand-up or do you still like the movies?
Well, I love it all for different reasons. What I love about stand-up is it gives you an autonomy I've never had before, being that I've always been told for 40 years what to do, what to say, how to say, where to say. You know, in stand-up, you write all your own material, and you go out there and you do it when you want, how you want. And it's been the busiest year and a half of my life. I've probably been on 60 or 70 commercial flights this year, not to mention all the miles I put on rental cars from city to city. And it's been a bit of a grind, you know. And if I had to do that my whole life, it'd be wearisome, but the whole thing's been an adventure for me, so I love it.
Where do you draw from your stand-up? Like you have family, kids, all of that?
Mostly family. Been married for 34 years, 4 kids, 7 dogs.
You have 7 dogs?
Well, we've had 7. We're down to 4 right now.
Well, that's still a lot.
Yeah. But, it's all relatable. So I don't get on stage and do a bunch of industry anecdotes. Then that would be like a night with. So stand-up comedy in a club has to be stand-up comedy, So a lot of it is anecdotal, but it is a lot more relatable. Yeah.
You said 34 years, right? So do you guys have any, we got Thanksgiving a week from today, any fun, crazy family Thanksgiving traditions? Or is it pretty normal and standard?
Yeah, I mean, we always have, a bunch of stragglers, they have nowhere else to go, and so we'll bring them in, and sometimes the dynamic could be interesting. Buddy of mine will be like, how do you know that person?
I don't know. I just saw him.
Just shut up and sit at the other table.
We have a straggler. Brett, our producer, he has to work on Thanksgiving, so his family is a little ways away, 2 hours away or something. So we've invited him to both of our houses. He's not coming because he does have to go into work, but we're a straggler family too. Like if you don't have somewhere to go, you can come over.
It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So you saw Zootopia too. You watched the full movie. You guys had a whole red carpet premiere and all that. How did that go?
Oh, it's fantastic. They close off Hollywood Boulevard and they got parties and bars and stuff. And it was really fun. It was great to see how everybody responded to it. But it's just, as I was telling you before we did this, I still have to see the first one. I've just been on the road.
He didn't see the first one.
No.
Great.
Yeah. I was like, I should, do some research. Yeah, but I'll see it on my Disney app at home when I get home.
Maybe increase that Adderall you talked about. Maybe up that prescription, and then you'll watch the first one.
I'm on enough stimulants, Bob, between the coffee, the Zen, and the Adderall. I don't need it.
You're good to go.
Good to go. Yeah.
So it's in theaters on November 26th, and I'm really excited to see it. What are some of are all of the characters that we loved from the first one? Are they coming? I know you didn't see the first one, but are they coming back? Are they back?
Yes. They are.
For him, they are. They're all back.
Yeah, they're all back.
No, but I realize that they are. I mean, my favorite character is voiced by Maurice LaMarche. He does the mob mole. Yes.
Yep.
So yes, he's back. The sloth is back.
Who's the snake?
And M.
Who is it? Kiwi Kwan. That's a new character too, right?
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so I said I loved Zootopia. Did you see it, Bobby?
Yes, I did see it. That was a great movie.
Yeah, and when you take a movie like that, and sometimes a sequel doesn't. You don't always need the sequel. I am completely fine with the sequel on this one. Like we needed it, and I'm a full blown adult excited to see Zootopia too. So I'm really happy that you guys did this. Thank you for coming in this morning.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you.